Hi guys, so welcome to my Project Pan adventure update. Until recently I was doing like a Project 10 pan, which I started in I think July or August. I think I started in July and it carried on through August. But I recently wanted to sort of upgrade it. I'll stop myself for a break and do Beyonce song. But I wanted to upgrade it to a 50 pan. And what I'm calling this project is 50 by the 1st. And by the 1st, I mean the 1st of January. So between now and the 1st of January, I'd like to use up 50 makeup items. And I know that seems like a lot, but I'm gonna, as quickly as possible, run through all of the things I've picked. And hopefully you'll see what I see and realise it's really not that much. So, firstly is primer. It's my Facefinity primer. I've already been marking the sides. This is where I am currently, so I've only got this much left to go over the next like 4-ish, well it's like 3.5 months now. I started this on the 1st of September, I just hadn't gotten around to making the video until now. So I have this much left to go. I will most definitely be able to get through that easily. For concealer, I picked 3 concealers. I'm missing one, here it is. 3 concealers. The L'Oreal one, I can't quite tell where I am with this quite at the moment. I think I'm somewhere like up here. I will have to hold it in front of the lamp to see. And I have these 2 concealers, the NYX HD, and I know there's not much left in this. And this is the Revolution liquid concealer, and I know this is about halfway gone. So these should only take about a month to a month and a half each to complete. So I'm super excited about that. Excuse me. I have 2 illuminators to mix into my foundation. I have the L'Oreal Lumi Magique, and I watched Pretty Pistol. It's Michelle, isn't it? I think it is. I hope it is. I don't like it when I get people's names wrong. But I've watched Pretty Pistol 86, Project Pan this, and she went through it in like a month. So this is all I have left, and I can't imagine this taking too much longer to finish. And on top of that I also have this Me Beat the Blues highlighter in Moonbeam. They have changed the packaging since this. I think it's like a matte black lid. But yeah, I only have this much left. So yeah. Foundation wise, my main foundation is Estee Lauder Double Wear. I have this much left of it, and what I plan to do is mix in more luminous things with it. So I have the Gosh BB cream, which is about 3/4 done. It's just all puffed up. So yeah, it's just like it's a really nice BB cream if you're looking for one that's a good colour. This is really pale. It doesn't oxidize orange or anything, so I would really recommend it if you're looking for a BB cream. But it doesn't really work very well for combination or oily skins, which is why I'm using it to mix in with an ultra matte foundation. So we have this one. I am still working on the Photo Ready foundations. The Shell I've finally made a little bit of progress on, and the same with the Vanilla. I'm now right the way down here, and in fact this is like spluttering when it comes out, so I wouldn't be surprised if I can't get any more out of this soon. And the final foundation, which if I don't use all of this up by the 1st, I don't mind, but I've had this for 2 years now, so I'd like it to get used up now. So it's all the way up here. got all of this to go. It's the Rimmel Match Perfection, if I didn't already say. Again, this is a really nice kind of luminous foundation. If you're looking for like a dupe for the YSL Touche Eclat foundation, I'd recommend this stuff. For a setting powder, I want to use up the e.l.f. HD powder. I don't really have a whole lot of this left. That's it there. I think I mixed in some of the Smashbox with this. I can't remember, but I'm gonna work my way through it. For travel powders, I'm gonna try and finish up the Rimmel Stay Matte and the Max Factor Face Affinity. Onto face products. I have two cream blush products, the NYX Natural, which is already in the project pan. As you can see, I'm making a whole load of progress with this, and I honestly can't see it surviving much past the end of September. So I've also put in the Max Factor Soft Pink Cream Blush, and that should see me out till whenever. I can always add in another blush, another cream blush if I finish that one up. For powder blush, I have two. This is what's left of Candid Coral. This is like a week's worth of blush, maybe 2 weeks. So I'm gonna try and finish that up. And this is this is Nude, sorry, from 17. It was all shattered, so I repressed it. It's a pretty... I'm not going to swatch all of this stuff because it will take way too long. But yeah, it's just kind of like a dupe for Benefit Stylists. So yeah, that's Nude. For a bronzer, I'm going to use the Body Shop Honey Bronze in Light Matte. As you can see, I've already hit pan on it, and I'm very close to hitting more pan. It's like really full at the sides and then it just dips in suddenly. So I'm looking forward to making lots of progress with this one. For highlight, I have the MAC MSF in By Candlelight. Again, if I don't use this whole thing up, I'm not too fussed. Just being able to make a dent in it and use it will make me happy, because I think this was probably one of the first MAC items I ever purchased, possibly. Which means I've owned this since early 2010. But as you can see, the dome is starting to flatten out a fair bit. So I'll see how much progress I can make with this. Onto eye products. For eye base, I have two. The number 7 Eye Mousse in Vanilla. I'm pretty sure I'm more than halfway through this. I just need to finish out the last little bits. Again, I've had this for a very long time, so I just like to finish it up. And then we have the Colour Tattoo in On and On Bronze. I have this much left. I'm gauging that this is about a month and a half's worth of product, possibly. Maybe 2 months. But either way, both of those will get me through until the end of December. For eyeshadow, as I've mentioned before, I am trying to product pan all my NYX square shadows like this, but I'm going to focus on specific ones and just kind of like break it down. So in this project pan, I'm going to work on brown, taupe, silk, and dark brown. And I know it seems like a lot because these are still relatively full, but with daily use, I think I'll make a substantial amount of progress by the end of the year. My final eyeshadow is Ivory Coast from 17, which was already in my project pan. I did repress. Oh God, I can't get my tongue around my teeth. I did repress this, so ever since then I have been making a lot more progress, and I don't think it'll be too long before I hit pan on this again. For eyeliner, I have 3 products, one of which has decided to go walkabout. It's one that you guys have probably seen me talk about before, so it's not going to be too much. Oh, there it is. Found it. The little baby Max Factor. I'm determined to finish this little thing up. Determined. This is the Ico navy liner, because navy is huge in autumn winter this year, so I kind of want to stay on trend while I'm trying to use things up. So yeah, Ico navy eyeliner. And then we have the Espresso Last from Jordana, which was already in my project pan, and it doesn't seem like I've used much of this, but when I compare it with another Jordana liner like this one has, I think I've used it once. Look at the size difference. I thought I was getting nowhere with this, and it turns out I'm almost halfway done. Exciting stuff! I have a couple of mascaras, 4 mascaras to be precise. Just kind of want to tie up loose ends with my mascaras. So I have a tube of 2000 Calorie by Max Factor, the Elizabeth Arden Ceramide, the Clinique High Impact Mascara, and the Smashbox Full Exposure Mascara. And these are all quite old, so they're pretty much on their last legs anyway, so I don't think it'll take too long to finish them. And onto lip products. Yeah! Get that number down. For lip liners, I've got Indian Pink from Rimmel and Tea Rose from e.l.f. which looks like that. It's nice plummy kind of mauvey purple shade-ness. I included 2 lip lacquers because these don't have a whole lot of product in them anyway. They're both Max Factor Lipfinity lip lacquers. This one is in the shade 160 and this is in the shade 100. And then I have these guys. I have a lip gloss by Chanel in Petit Pêche, which is pretty much scraping the sides. So I can't see that taking too much longer. We have the Nude Luster by Revlon. Once I finish this video, oh lordy! Once I finish this video I will mark these. I like to store them upside down for the simple fact it helps you get all the product out. And then we have Pink Pop, again by Revlon, and Lilac Pastel by Revlon, which is really long discontinued, so I'm going to try and use as much of this as possible. Onto actual lipsticks, we have Buff by Revlon. They no longer make these Colourburst lipsticks, so I'm just trying to use it up. Don't know why I said that, obviously I'm trying to use it up or I wouldn't be in this video. Duh! Jubilee by MAC. Glam by Rimmel. I have quite a few Rimmel lipsticks in this actually. Dior's Greige. Estee Lauder's Dune Rose, which was already in my project pan. It just has this little stub of lipstick left. We have Chaos by NYX. Just a little bit of that left as well. In Vogue by Rimmel, which is still pretty full, but I think I can make a damn good dent in that. And then we have, lastly, Pink Blush by Rimmel. So these two Rimmel products and this Revlon product will take the longest. Everything else will shouldn't take too long, I don't think. But yeah. So those are the 50 products I hope to use up by the 1st of January. If I only manage 20 of them, that's fine. I've given it a go. I did a video on this makeup look. This is all using my Project Pan items. That should be up soon, and when it is I will link it under this video. But yeah, I know this is going to be a challenge, and I welcome the challenge. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye bye.